Cynthia Erivo, the immensely talented actress and singer, has become one of the most celebrated performers in Broadway history. With her remarkable portrayal of Celie in the stage adaptation of The Color Purple, Erivo not only captivated audiences, but also earned numerous prestigious awards that cemented her place in the spotlight. Her rendition of Celie earned her a Grammy Award, an Emmy Award, and a Tony Award, making her one of the few performers to achieve such a feat. However, despite her success in the Broadway production, Erivo did not reprise her iconic role in the recent film adaptation of The Color Purple. This decision has led to speculation about possible tensions between the actress and the film's production team, and during a recent interview, Cynthia herself hinted at the possibility of unresolved issues regarding her exclusion from the movie. The Broadway musical The Color Purple was a transformative moment in Erivo's career. Her portrayal of Celie, the resilient and complex central character, won her widespread acclaim and multiple award nominations. The production also earned her the Tony Award for Best Leading Actress in a Musical, marking her as one of the top theater stars of her generation. Her Tony victory was only the beginning, as she continued to garner recognition for her work. Erivo also won a Grammy Award for Best Musical Theater Album for her contribution to the Color Purple cast recording, solidifying her presence in the music industry as well. Her work in The Color Purple also earned her an Emmy Award. Cynthia won Outstanding Musical Performance in a Daytime Program for her performance of a number from the show on NBC's Today Show. This stunning achievement, coupled with her Tony and Grammy wins, made her one of the most decorated and respected performers in both theater and music. At this point in her career, Cynthia seemed on track to potentially achieve EGOT status, Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony, through her groundbreaking performance in The Color Purple, which was recognized as one of the most iconic performances in modern Broadway history. However, the recent film adaptation of The Color Purple, which was released to much anticipation, did not feature Cynthia Erivo as Celie. Instead, the role was given to Fantasia Barrino, who had originally performed as a replacement Celie in the Broadway production. Fantasia, who rose to fame as the winner of American Idol, brought her own interpretation to the role in the movie. Although many fans and critics praised Fantasia's portrayal of Celie, some were left wondering why Cynthia, the actress who had made the role so unforgettable on stage, was not cast in the film. For Erivo, the opportunity to reprise her role as Celie in the movie could have been a monumental moment in her career. If she had played the character in the film and won an Oscar for her performance, she would have made history as the first person to achieve EGOT status through a single project. The possibility of Cynthia becoming the first performer to achieve such a remarkable milestone was tantalizing, and many hoped that the film adaptation would be the perfect platform for her to reach that historic achievement. However, it seems that the decision not to cast Cynthia in the film has left some unresolved tensions in its wake. In a recent interview on Marc Maron's WTF podcast, Cynthia Erivo spoke about the film version of The Color Purple for the first time since its release. While she was not overtly critical of the project, Cynthia subtly hinted at there being some tensions between her and the filmmakers. She did not go into specific details, but her comments suggested that there may have been issues behind the scenes regarding her exclusion from the film. This has led to speculation about the reasons why Erivo was not given the opportunity to reprise her role in the movie and whether there were disagreements between her and the film's production team. Cynthia's exclusion from the Color Purple movie was particularly surprising to many because of the strong connection she had with the role. Not only did she create the iconic Celie on Broadway, but she also developed a deep emotional bond with the character, which was evident in her performances. Her portrayal of Celie was praised for its emotional depth and vulnerability, and many fans and theater enthusiasts believe that no one else could bring the same level of power to the role. Additionally, Cynthia had become synonymous with The Color Purple in recent years, making her exclusion from the film adaptation all the more perplexing to her supporters. One potential reason for Cynthia's exclusion from the film could be the differences in the vision of the director and the producers. Often, filmmakers choose to cast different actors in iconic roles to bring a fresh interpretation to the material, and this may have been the case with the casting of Fantasia Barrino. Another plausible explanation could be the desire to include a star with a more established presence in Hollywood, as Fantasia had already built a name for herself through her work on American Idol and her success in the music industry. Regardless of the reasons behind the casting decision, it is clear that Cynthia's absence from the film has left many wondering if there was more to the story than meets the eye. Although Cynthia has not publicly expressed her disappointment with the film's casting decisions, her subtle comments during the What to Watch for Oval Office ACT event may have made her feel some degree of tension with the project. It's not uncommon for performers to feel a sense of ownership over the roles they've made their own, and Cynthia's deep connection to Celie may have made her exclusion from the film particularly difficult. For fans of Cynthia Erivo, seeing her bring Celie to life once more on the big screen would have been a highly anticipated event, and many were left disappointed by her absence. In the end, Cynthia Erivo's career continues to be marked by extraordinary achievements, and her portrayal of Celie remains one of her most defining moments. While the Color Purple film adaptation may have been a missed opportunity for her to further cement her place in history, Cynthia's continued success in the entertainment industry proves that she is far from finished. With her impressive resume in both music and acting, she remains one of the most talented and versatile performers working today. As for the Color Purple film, it has found success in its own right, and Fantasia Barrino's portrayal of Celie has been well received by audiences and critics alike. However, it is clear that the absence of Cynthia Erivo from the film adaptation will continue to be a point of discussion for those who admire her work. The tension between Cynthia and the movie team, though unspoken, is something that many will likely continue to speculate about in the years to come. Ultimately, Cynthia Erivo's career is far from defined by any one role, and her legacy will undoubtedly be shaped by her continued contributions to the arts. Whether it is through her work on stage, in film, or in music, Cynthia's talent, determination, and passion will ensure that she remains a prominent figure in the entertainment world for years to come. The Color Purple film may not have been her moment, but her future remains as bright as ever, and fans are eager to see what incredible performances she will bring to the screen and stage in the years ahead.